my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States. And we're going to be taking a look at 17's My as a choreography video. Definitely excited about it. I don't believe I've heard this one. Maybe I have, I'm not sure, but I'm very much enjoying my time with 17, and I know I have so many more that I get to take a look at after this one. But I cannot wait to get into it with y'all. Let's take a watch. In the river! That's so cute! That kills me so much. Wow. Love that. Is he floating in the ocean? Oh my gosh! Why is that so good? This is so fun, guys. Hey, hey! Fun. Wow. Oh. That was really, that was so fun. I think it's like they made their own scene out of, they made water and paddle boats, and they even had one of them float out to sea. That's just so, it's so playful in a very creative way. So in the last one I had just watched, they were creative in well, I guess it was very playful and a lot of more of the viral kind of groove, but more laid back. But here it's very creative, and they're making, it feels like they were given these, you know, like these blocks, and you build things when you're a child. They have these building blocks, and it feels like they like built these really great creative ways with the tools that they had. And I think that was so fun here, and it's because they know how to commit. They know how to commit. And I think too, because I've been watching a lot of, I'm watching all of their dance practices that I can find in the order, hopefully, but like just seeing what's the word? Seeing their ebb and flow of their concepts, really diving into more of their maturer in presentation content into this type of very gregarious, happy-esque, joyful era. It's something that it's just really nice to see, because I know for myself, we do end up seeing more of that intense, sexy, sensual, vampire, that, you know, groovy funk style. We see a lot of those, but we don't get to see as much of these types of concepts done in a way where it's like, it doesn't feel immature. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels they are mature, but they're making the choice to have childlike wonder. And that's something that a lot of us as adults, specifically, I'm speaking to the adults here. If you're a minor watching this, welcome. But also, if you are like a teenager, be a child. You know, you don't have to grow up so fast. And even as adults, we don't have to grow up as fast as people tell us. You know, just because my mom, you know, like for me, my mom, she already had me at the time she was my age. And so for me, I haven't even been in a serious relationship yet at my age, you know, and I know that's a bit wild in my society nowadays, at least where I live. But, I'm very thankful that I had the life that I had, and I'm able to live the life that I'm currently living, you know, as an individual who gets to share with you guys, but also gets to teach and be with the kids and help them discover and maintain their childlike wonder, just like I'm trying to figure that out for myself. So I'm thinking, as I'm watching 17, they're actually inspiring for me personally, because it's something I really struggle with, is committing to things that like allowing to pursue or find joy in having fun with people around, you know, for like actual job tasks. Normally I'm very like serious, where I have a very specific job to do and I have to do it at a certain level, but like seeing them be very efficient but also very playful is very inspiring for me, just as a human. So 17, if you ever watch this, thank you. Actually, more so the choreographer, thank you for cultivating this group. Or if that's the resident choreographer, thank you for cultivating this group to where they can maintain that, because it's a mix of them being able to do it with each other, but also you allowing that and setting the environment for it. So I'm very thankful for the entire team on this, because the fact that I'm able to feel changed by a group, you know, just as humans, is really touching. And that's something that I am going to remember long after I'm finishing reacting to these guys. So sorry for taking it to that place, but I think it's important to note, like, as I watch these, I'm really starting to feel that way about some of the stuff. So but seeing this beginning is really fun, very simple. Head, feet, switching the feet into the tapping. And this sound has a more, what is it? It does sound more like childlike, older, like the older retro childlike games is what it reminds me of specifically. So it was cool to have more of that intricate, playful, when you see kids, they're waiting, they're like swinging their feet, tapping their feet because they're so antsy, right? And so I think it's really fun to see that with the chest, boom, boom, just very tasteful, very refined. Looking over, looking up, looking side, looking over, having one feature rock, and then have everybody join as they walk. I love that boom, da 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 da, and only having your feature look forward. Really easy way for us to tell who they want us to focus on. Switching over, and look, they're just able to. You can see from the smiles that they're just living, they're vibing it out here. Vibing it out, oh, to the heart, walking away, super great. So this is a really good instance of organized chaos, even though it feels like everybody's doing the same thing, but they're all facing a different way, which makes it look more sporadic, but it's not. It's very structured, because you have everybody doing the same move, but they're just facing different angles, but even the angles are symmetrical to a certain degree. You have all angles represented, just in different aspects of the formation, which is really nice. So having everybody branch around, having covering up their eyes, having them cover up their eyes with both hands was really nice. Mix here, having their moment, but also framing them well without having them stand on the side is a very creative way that I see. Touch, 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 really bleed over into the hands, and as they come up, flapping the hand, dee, 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 love it. Doom, da, da. Yeah, really fun. Clap, 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 love it. Da, 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 da. Holding it up, super fun, really, really enjoyable. There's those basket runs. Gotta love a good basket run every now and then. This kills me. You kidding me? I freaking love it. Let's talk it through. So we got some waves happening right here. We got some paddlers taking place. I don't know what they're doing. I'm assuming they're all partner sightseeing. I don't know what they're doing. Hold on. They're just like, oh, it's so hot. And they're all like tourists in the boat. And then one of them is like driving the boat and they're all like, whoa, because they're about to fall in the water. And like he's holding, so it's just the commitment to this. It's just really fun. They're paddling. We still got some waves. They're sightseeing. Really fun. Your basket runs around. And it's nice where they did the basket runs where they had people go off this way and people go off this way. It feels really nice and tasteful having this. Now I will go back. It's been a couple dance practices since I've said this in this marathon, but I will say it's just little baby details. You know, when you do unison, some people are angled more towards the diagonal, some are angled more towards the side. So just really clarifying what you want to do there as a group. Yeah, and I love that here. Da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee. I love the ticking that he did there. Super tasteful, matches what everybody else complimented to do. That rolled in, dropping down. Super fun, had everybody on the sides. They're still pretty invested in what they're doing, but they're more relaxed on the sides, which is nice. They all come in. There's your basket runs again. Looking through. 1 and 2 and 3 and super fun. Tapping the feet, vibing through. Really love this. It does have that summery vibe, that more, not Caribbean vibes. I wouldn't go that far because some of the backbeats don't really justify that. I wouldn't even go that far. But I was saying it has more of that party cultural vibe about it. I'm not going to really pinpoint a particular genre in specifically because they're not doing the pocket that matches that genre, so I wouldn't even go that far. But I really do like it. It has that it's just like when you're party, you know, you're on a beach and you're having fun. Honestly, it's more like a fun day at the park. So I think it appears in more that way than what we're seeing here, you know. But it's still fun to see. Actually, maybe on the beach more because of the use of the water and the paddling and all that. But it does have a vacation-y vibe about it. What helps is their outfits. You notice most of them are wearing more brighter colors. Some of them are wearing all black. Both are totally fine. But notice, like with these concepts, they do wear brighter colors. And I think that's really great on a psychological front for us as an audience, that we're able to see a more brighter tone with the track. Just like for them, I think it helps them as well. When they all wear black, you notice it's more intense. Is something I'm noticing too. Let's do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Great. When they're like really excited and they interact like this, most of the time I assume we have all 13 members because they're complete, you know? Anyway, but having them all go down with the pulsing down is really fun. I love that here, and they all mold down. So now it's more of an open position with their feet tapping. Super cool here. I love that da-da-da bleeding and building it up from the bottom part, draping it over. Super cool. And melt. Love that too. Kind of trotting over is really fun. I love that where he's kind of pointing everybody and then they're all kind of just hopping and hopping. Great transition over into this lift. And he looks like he's on a buoy just floating in sea, and all of them are the waves. That kills me. My one note is we do have one of our guys who's really not contributing as much as he should. My guy right here. But he is using his arm, but his torso is not. It feels like there's no legato in it at all. So that's just my one note, and he's in the center, and that's why I noticed it. But everybody else, it feels like they're really invested over. Oh, goodness. I don't know why my computer does that sometimes. But anyway, that was nice to see that it looks like a tidal wave and how they broke it up. And that's how you get the imagery of him getting flown away. Great way to get them off stage, too. Love that. Yeah, just that whole little section we're having your feature and have everybody kind of go off the wordplay there was really fun. Great choice. Then having, of course, your feature right here, the only one looking front. They're all pointing. They're like, hey, let's go! Now, instead of having everybody face the front, they're all facing each other, so it feels more communal, feels more like a line dance, feels more interactive with each other. Yeah. Yeah, and it feels very circular, frames brilliantly, and it feels like little units taking place in this formation, which is really nice. Switching it around, really great way to transition into the framing around. I will say it's just slightly off over here on this side where he's a little bit out a little too far, and the spacing could be a little bit better. He should have moved over just a little bit, maybe be right here and have him scoot in so he can have a space. That would be my one little note, but other than that, it's still very nice. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da. Just the intricacies of the hands really help set and maintain the tone of it being playful, but also very intentional with some of the wordplay, which I really like. It feels very like trumpet-esque, you know, I think it's fun. Trumpet, triumphant, more like declaration, that kind of vibe, in a good way, which I really like. And now you have your waves that are taking place right here. All of them are like, it's like they're playing, you know, when you're just like drinking games, right? It feels very much like that. And he's the fire pit, so it's like they're on vacation on a camping trip or something. This kills me. I love all of this so much, and I think that's what really helps is that there's a good chance they've had lived experience of all the things that we're seeing here, which is really fun. And they're literally playing games with each other, and he's like, ah! That whole little segment felt very, very fun. That whole little section right here. Just look at how they're interacting. I absolutely love it. Yeah, look at that moment right there. That's so fun. The smiles that they have, it's hurting my face. Like, that's a great thing about having concepts like this, is that I feel energized and inspired after them, but my face hurts. You know, because I'm talking the whole time, and this is about number 2 or number 3, and my jaw's starting to lock up because I can't stop smiling. This is really fun. And they look down. Da-da-da, and then they break out. There we go. Yeah, this is just really, it's more intricate, and it feels like it's very playful, and it matches with the other concept that they've been doing before this, at least in this little era that I'm reacting to. But here we're taking it's laid back, but it has some complexity to the upper body a little bit more, but it's still very, very easy on the vocals in comparison to other things that they've done. Really nice tension that they did to pull it to one side. 3, 4, and 5, 6, and I love da 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 and pull it. Fun. Waving it through, super enjoyable on that. Da 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 da, and they go away. Did he hit him in the back of the head just then? No, he didn't. He just threw his head. They go in there patting each other, and then they're just like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, great job. That was very fun. I think this definitely is one of my preferenced eras from 17 specifically, because they do such a good job of making it authentic and real. And I feel like with a lot of us, myself included, I really like listening to artists or participating and just looking at people who really carry an authentic presence about themselves. And that's something that I strive to try to do in these types of videos, you know, but it's also, for me, it's a screen. You can only do so much, but I really like the fact that we're able to see just glimpses of them being sincere here, and it makes me want to sincerely grow or sincerely be influenced by it, because I can feel it, even though I'm not a fan, you know, like I wouldn't call myself a fan of any group at this point, you know, I'm just more of an observer or a spectator on the side who has this, who I just really like leaning or learning in different ways. And so just being able to be in this particular position to just watch this is really inspiring, like I've already mentioned. And I think that I feel like I'm able to find some joy while reacting to these as well, and I think it's just easier to find joy, because I find joy anyway, but I feel like with these concepts it's a little bit easier for me to invest in, because they don't take themselves so seriously, and so it naturally actually builds in more grace for those who watch, to where even if mistakes are made, and for me I'm like, no, we're just having a lot of fun and we're enjoying it, and it kind of brings the beauty of what makes dance so communal and great and wonderful is whenever you dance with others. And I think they really get to showcase that in these concepts, which is why I like them as much as I do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I was helpful in some way. Definitely in the era of the more playful tone that 17 presents, I'm learning is probably my preferred era of theirs, because of the things I kind of already mentioned. And I really feel like I get to grow the most as a human in receiving what they're offering, just in these particular types of choreographies, which I'm very much a fan of and enjoying. And yeah, and I can't wait. I am really trucking along on 17. I'm definitely definitely excited to see where this goes, and I'm always excited for the discussions that follow. If you want to see more content, whether that's K-pop, 17, or just dance content in general, I have it all over YouTube as well as on Patreon. So if you want to check that out, please make sure to go check it out. But if you just want to hang out on YouTube and just wait and see when new things come up, that's absolutely fine. I enjoy your support nonetheless. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.